What is up, YouTube? Take two. We are here today with another episode of Your Music Evolution, episode 37? Question mark.
You're the one that keeps up with it.
36. It's episode 36. Annihilator from Canada, thrash metal's one of their greatest bands ever. That's John cutting it so fucking close, Sullivan. Shannon, crochet in hockey, hardcore. And I'm Mark. Do you have to let it linger? See? Is that better?
Okay, that's better. That's
There
better.
you go.
That's better.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's
see,
a good one.
Kind of goes with it. Well, let's get into it. We're not doing any picks because it's a birthday pick. Today is a birthday video, which we are a month late, but that's okay. My birthday.
These things take time.
It takes time. You got 17 albums. That's a month.
Takes a
In John's
first
world,
time of
it's a month.
in my world, yeah. Well, I mean, it's like 2 days for you, so
It is. This is every day. I'll tell you what, going back to Annihilator, I grew up with Annihilator probably 15, 20 plus years ago. And I stumbled upon them because Megadeth was doing an interview and Jeff Waters was with him with Annihilator and it had the caption of it online. I'm like, who's Annihilator? I was like, first off, what a cool name to a band. Like, you think Metallica, you think Megadeth, you think Slayer and Anthrax and Testament and Exodus and, all these bands. All of a sudden you hear Annihilator, you're like, man, that's pretty. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I had a good sneaky suspicion it was thrash metal. I kind of knew off the bat, I knew what it was and didn't even listen to one song. And I was like, all right, so when I go down the rabbit hole, man, it was like, I had to pick like this is my top 5 band personally myself, if I could say so. The others ones we haven't got to yet. Sooner or later we will. Metallica's up there and Megadeth. Megadeth's like
I was
top
about to
3.
say Metallica and Dream Theater are not in your top 5.
It's like Dream Theater, Megadeth. Metallica's like 4th. They're like 3rd. Like, to be honest, it's in the top 5. I know that. Metallica switches with me sometimes. Megadeth was always number 2 because they hated Metallica and I loved it. I thought the rivalry was really awesome. It was cool, but their music is really good too, kind of too. But we'll get into it. But,
we'll get into all that again.
All right. Not it.
I will go first. I do not.
Hey!
I was gonna say.
All right, we're gonna go F11.
Does that mean the birthday boy goes last?
Oh, I'll go first. You know what, Shannon? That's a good point. We're only a month behind, July 23rd. Thank you. I'll go first, since it is my band. You're right about that. Let's see what we get.
Well, I think since it's your band, you get to pick. Do you want to go first?
Oh, that's true.
First, middle, last.
That's a good point.
Maybe you wait and see what the album is and go from there. I don't know.
We are.
Can I say that?
Yes.
The album covers are just
pretty
fantastic.
Sick. Yeah.
I know, right? They are good. Oh, criteria for Black Widow. As you can tell, this is when the old Alice in Hell lineup got back together. This is a reunion of sorts in 2000, which was kind of unheard of in 2000. Like, I can't think of any bands getting back together like that. You know what I mean? But the only problem is there's one member that didn't come back. It was the bass player from the first and second album, third album, the first 3. He had a medical issue or something. Woof.
It's fine.
Bless you.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah.
Criteria for Black Widow, you definitely can hear it get back to what Annihilator is. We won't talk about Remains. There is a distinction between the two, of course. But
we'll talk about it when we get there.
We'll talk about it when we get there. But criteria for me is a new up-to-date decade of an Annihilator. That is kind of a fresh start to me. I feel like a lot of those songs were written back in the day, and they kind of made them more modern. Like, dude, Bloodbath, holy fuck, what a
That's a good
ri-
opener.
wow! Like the solo alone is top 5 solo to me. Like
It's really good.
it's really really good, and I am maybe amping it up more than it is. But man, when I heard that album, especially hearing the old singer come back and he's singing like he normally did in Alice in Hell. Um,
Randy Rampage.
Randy Rampage, that's right.
Such a good, such a good stage name.
Right. Um, being Bloodbath and Back to the Palace, which brings us back to Never Neverland, whatever. And Sonic Homicide, like I feel like Annihilator is really good with the thrash and then the hard rock stuff, metal esque. And this is a good. I give it a 7.5. To me, this is a lawnmower, but a really, really high lawnmower.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, I pretty much everything I had. I can't remember what the ballad is on there, but it's like it
Mending.
has that mending. Yeah. And like, because I was just driving and then, it ended and I was like, oh, okay. And then all of the yelling starts at the end of it. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that?
They're crazy. They're funny. If you the documentary
But
I showed you guys, like if you see the behind the scenes, they're really funny people. Canadians got a
yeah,
weird sense of humor too.
they do.
You gotta
And
remember that.
trying to think, yeah, that's pretty much, I mean, you pretty much said everything I have written down.
Living the Thinner is a pretty good one too. That's a
That's
good
that's
riff.
the one. I thought that had a great melody.
Oh yeah, the
I thought that melody
riffing.
was
Yeah.
legit.
The singing. Yeah, I'd rather have Jeff Waters than Rampage personally. I think Jeff's a great singer, but
He doesn't seem to think so, but
well, hey, you don't like your own art, but it's the best thing in the world to other people.
that's fair to say.
Yeah. What do you think, Shannon? Arbitrary 6?
I gave it
I
7.5, by the way.
Okay.
7.5.
I an argument could be made for an arbitrary 6. I gave it a 5
Okay, that's fair enough.
because I think a lot of the opening riffs for multiple songs were basically the same. They
Okay.
felt very like, what else you got? And I know you have more.
I know. He has like just vaults and vaults of just ripping, It's like, see, Sonic Homicide was written during Alice in Hell, but they never used it. That was a demo back in the day. I listened to it, and it sounds even more sped up with Criteria than even back in the day. I'm like, God, even like 10 more BPMs. I'm like, God damn,
Yeah, I mean
dude.
the guitars are always solid. Like they're
Yeah.
always entertaining. And I think, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, album 7. Like
Yeah.
can't be pulling the same stuff, man. You gotta mix it up.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
we'll get there. Yeah. All right, John, you are going to get. I gotta quit doing 30 spins. Oh, damn.
You have it on 30 spins.
I think I do. I gotta look.
Why?
Oh no. It might be 25. Normally it comes preloaded 25, like the thing. So
3, man.
3 spins, that's it.
3
3
spins.
spins, that's
Let's just.
Oh, Ballistic Sadistic.
Sadistic.
Their
Yeah.
last one they ever did. Oh, 30.
Yeah.
Please spend time. We'll go 20. Done.
I don't have a whole lot to say about this album other than it is thrash the solos are insane. I wanted to run through a wall listening to this album. like it's a high 8 for me.
Yeah,
if I can say that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. What did you think, Shannon? 6.
Now hold on.
Okay, I'm guessing. I'm sorry.
Like Riot and
I
Armed to the Teeth, dude.
I
Come
don't
on.
disagree with you.
Out with the
But
Garbage. That's a
also,
fantastic song.
I felt like
That is.
this album was weirdly safe.
That's interesting.
I don't know. It's definitely thrashy. But I don't know. It felt like they could do better.
Did Lip Service song sound like Night Jumps Queen from the third album? Night Jumps Queen, if you know what I mean.
In the worst way, yes.
It had the same riff. It caught me. I was like, that's Night Jumps Queen. I was like,
And it's also the same like cringy ick song. I don't like those.
like
I
it
don't like
didn't
those two
fit.
songs.
Like it didn't fit
No, they weren't. Yeah.
I notice when it's kind of funny how we're jumping 20 years from Criteria to Ballistic. This is like 20 fucking years almost, right? And it's just like saying it's safe is I'm trying to wrap my head around that.
It felt I don't maybe safe is the wrong word. It felt like
You wanted something different, something new, because you knew what they could do.
yeah, I wanted
Okay.
more I wanted it ramped to 11, I guess. So like I say safe and it's not like safe from a thrash standpoint, it's just safe from an Annihilator standpoint. Like this felt like Annihilator being like this is going to be like this is going to be fine. Like they weren't like stretching to make it 11. They're just like we're good, we can hang out here at and I gave it 7 out of 10. So like we can hang out here at 7 out of 10. It's going to be solid. We got it.
You
But
know,
I
I I,
wanted it.
I feel like they would kind of. I'm not going to say they went down the accept route where the last 4 albums they sounded like they could have been back to back to back, like they wrote it all in the same day type of thing.
Yeah,
But
these are not.
I feel like this album is a combination of certain albums. Like they kind of nitpick, like, okay, this could have been Set the World on Fire. This could have been King of the Kill. This is
It could have been Never Letting, this is Alice in Hell. Like they went back and like, okay, let's make this more angry.
And I think I can say, Shannon, what you're talking about being safe. I see what you're saying in my head for being safe. He's always getting a new band every album. Every album, except the singer Dave Patton stayed for 6 albums long. That was
like
the
10 years or something.
Yeah, he was the longest of something, right? He's always having these revolving door and playing it safe. I figured to me that album is safe because it's Jeff Waters. That's what he does. That's the mastermind. That's Annihilator. Like I'd give it a 7.5 also. Jeff sounds great on it too. I always think he's a great singer, personally. I just the man can't do no wrong.
Pretty good.
What did you give it?
I gave it an 8.
You gave it a 7? See, that's so. I'm really surprised you gave it an 8, John. Yeah,
it's bitching for me. I'm putting it in bitching.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's this year, this going back to it, I did pick songs out to go onto my playlist. I haven't listened to the whole album in a very long time, like over years. And I listened to it the other day. I'm like, man, the quality is fucking sick, and it's just like the guitars, like you said.
Where's the garage band tin can sound?
He produces all his stuff too. He is sole producer. He
From like the first album, I think. Almost.
No, King of the Kill.
No, King of the Kill was when he did his own studio. Yeah,
he built his own studio. He produces with Paul Pastor, the pastor something.
Paul Malkin.
Yeah, they call him the
Malek?
pastor of disaster. There's a reason it's called pastor of disaster. It's because of him. We'll get to it. Oh, Shannon, you get Waking the Fury with a different singer, Joe
Komu from Overkill.
Right? He played bass.
He played well, did he play bass or did just guitar?
Maybe he did play guitar.
I don't know. He was with them for 4 albums.
Yeah.
That's another band that has revolving people.
Yes. You are right on that one. What do we think about Waking the Fury?
I mean, I think this album is pretty damn good, but it's not great. There's nothing in this album that stands out to me.
Hold up. Nope. Mark, hold it back.
It's 7 out of 10.
It's feelings time. It's
7 out
feeling
of 10.
time.
It's just feelings. It's just my little feelies. I didn't think anything stood out in this album.
My mom's told me that in a conversation. My feelies. I'm like, oh my God. I started laughing. I was like, I've heard this a time. She's like, what do you mean? I said, never mind.
It's just my little feelies. Just my little feelies.
When you're giving it a 7 out of 10, John, you probably gave it an 8.5, 9, didn't you?
What, Waking the Fury here?
Yes.
6.5.
What? Oh, wow. Shannon. Okay, you gave it a 7. I gave it a 7. Go that way. Shannon, you go that way.
I'm backwards.
Shannon, put that hand on the other side. Yes.
That
Shannon,
way?
bingo.
Oh, no, it's
there
weird.
We go.
That's not how it is on my
Not in this camera, it's not.
I say in my camera, it's the other way.
Well, we failed at that. All right. Next time.
So, Shoshana gave a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Okay. And it was just mediocre to you? Like it could have been better?
No. Oh, it definitely could be better. Oh, it definitely could be better. It's still 7 out of 10 for me is still a bitchin' album. It's low bitchin', but it's bitchin'.
Okay. John?
It like the Ultra Motion, like again, they have great opening tracks and they always grab me. And then it just somewhere in the middle, it just started to kind of go down and then blend. And that's where they lose me.
I'm guessing you like variety packs of chips and crackers and cookies, right? You like Oreos and different stuff. And when you
also is like
that's what I'm understanding, because you're right. This album, it is fucking shark's fin fucking straight,
and I'm trying to figure out if Randy Black is trying to be a machine, like Mike Mangini is a robot, as we know. But it just seems like again, we'll get into the drum machine thing, but
Mr.
it's like
Randy Black coming from Primal Fear.
He
was part of Primal Fear for a long time. Now he's with Destruction, the German thrash metal.
Another cool, right?
Like Creator, Destruction, Tankard, the German thrash stuff.
Man, German. See, we're in the wrong country, man.
I'm telling you, we are. America. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later. You do not respect metal. You don't.
No.
You don't.
Respect
Europe, Europe, Asia, Tokyo, Japan, all over there. You guys rock. You guys love your stuff and
love your metal.
Budokan, come on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Hammersmith up in Europe.
Hellfest or whatever.
There you go. They love their metal over there.
The what is it? O2 in London or something?
Yeah, something like that. This album changes from my favorite to second favorite.
Really?
Dude, this album going from Ultra Motion to The Blackest Day to Nothing to Me sounding like AC/DC to Firepower that has that killer guitar riffing and then Cold Blood just thrashing in your face. I think Joe
Comeo.
I thought he's a great singer. Man, he adds a different dynamic to the band.
He did.
A different
do not disagree.
Like he just has this natural singing. And he only did 2 albums with him. I'm like, damn. But I heard, you remember when Donald Trump used to have that show on NBC, The Apprentice?
Yeah.
He tried to get on that show. He was trying to be a contestant.
Huh.
Yeah, it's kind of, and he never did. It was kind of one of those funny facts or whatever. But dude, I listened to this album. The only song I don't like is Striker. Like that song to me, this is a 9 out of 10 in my book. I come back to this album. The guitar tones alone is killer. The drumming is second to none either. Like, yeah, it's. I give this 9 out of 10. But that's my love for Annihilator. I can't help it.
I'm not gonna disagree with you. I mean, you can.
It does go in 1 to 2 for me. Actually, the first song, Ultra Motion, he redoes that song in the compilation one I'll talk about later. That's one of the songs he redo.
If this is 1 and 2, I'm curious what the other
1 and 2
the other one is. Yeah.
For the Demented. Man, I'll tell you what, I didn't like this album at first when it first came out. I really didn't give it its time or day. But now when I re-listen to it, I think it is dark as hell. The guitar work is stellar as always, but Dave Patton, this is where Dave Patton comes in. He was almost Mr. Annihilator Part 2 for 10 years. You know, he was there for a long time. You know, he almost sung on this. He was very, very close. And Jeff said, no, I'm going to sing. Because Dave didn't want to be in the band anymore. This is where Dave left. Because the previous album he did, Beast, Suicide Society, he didn't sing on. Jeff Waters came back to sing. For the Demented, he almost came back, but Jeff's like, no, he wanted more money or something like that.
He wanted to spend more time with his family too.
He did, and I'm
touring. Yeah, I guess though, and I'm assuming that touring over there,
it's hard.
It's hard.
It is. It's hard. But the drum programming, I didn't care for that. Didn't have a natural drum sound to it. But the song
for the Demented,
it's drum program.
I thought that was Fabio Alessandrini or something.
Nope. Jeff Waters, vocals, guitar, bass, and drum
Genghis Khan.
No, it's a very dark album.
Really?
Like every song.
Did I missed that?
Twisted Lobotomy.
He must have been the live drummer then.
He might have. I'm going to give this probably a 6.5 to 7. It's a low lawnmower for me. It is a lot better than when I first heard it. I did give it a lot more chances. This is one of the hard ones for me to go back to, but I like it. I mean, 6.5, 7. It kind of goes in vain, you know. Shannon, what did you think?
Man, what in the world is your number 1 too?
Oh, you're right. That's my bad, sir. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Twisted Lobotomy is a vicious song. Like that is just.
Yeah, very vicious.
I think this album's great. I think this is a bitchin' album. This is 8 out of 10.
Do you feel like this album, before Ballistic came out, this is the album you're like, something different, some change, something that's a surprise?
You're doing, yes.
It is very surprising. he has elements like this in other albums, but this is like a full concept album of doing that. And it's dark and speed and racing death metal-esque in a way. For me, it does.
Yeah, I also gave this one a 6.5.
Yeah.
Like Not All There is one of the longer songs on the CD there, but or album, whatever you want to call it.
Pieces of You.
But it's got
Texas Chainsaw Massacre-esque song. If it's just me, I don't know.
No, it was, but Not All There has. It's like it does this.
He's really good at that too, changing feelings, changing melodies, and that.
Because you've got thrash in there, you've got hard rock, you've got like the 70s porno wah-wah pedal in there, like right in the middle, you know.
It does throw you for a loop, and that's that Canadian funniness of them. They always throw people to loop because you expect something and they do something crazy,
something different. Yeah.
And Annihilator, man, they are kings of doing that. It's really, I guess that's what it's pretty funny when I listen to it too, you know?
Like, I guess for me, the song Dark was either filler or it was like an intro to Not All There or an outro to
an intro. I could say
to The Way.
Yeah. And Johnny Boy, King of the Kill.
King of the Kill.
This is my brother's favorite album. This is one of he has a shirt.
Let's see.
King of the Kill.
So this is one of those this is going to be the comparison, right? Okay. This is the first 2-man album, right, with Jeff Waters and Randy Black.
That's right. Yeah.
Jeff Waters doing everything except the drums, and that's where Mr. Randy Black comes in.
That's right. Yeah.
I thought it was interesting when you look over the I guess it was what we listened to was the reissue.
Yeah, in 2000.
The 2000 reissue, because the 94 track listing is different than the 2000 reissue. Like some of the songs are rearranged, the order's rearranged. I thought that was something.
They are, like Catch the Wind and Fiasco.
They're up higher and things are down. And I mean, Speed is effectively I'm the One from Van Halen. Like there's definitely that Van Halen shuffle, I guess. Man. Yeah, I guess if you want to call it that, but I was like, dude, this is fucking Van Halen. And I'm all about it. I'm here for it. And
what are you giving it?
I give it 7.5.
Yeah. So that sounds like a lawnmower to me.
It's a higher lawnmower, yeah.
Are we talking above Waking the Fury or above Criteria?
I'd say that's a good spot in the middle of those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think about Shannon?
I think the first half of this album is probably like an 8 out of 10.
Different, change, bluesy, like
and then
tempos.
And then the second half of the album is very confusing.
I'm guessing after Hell is a War or at Hell's a War to In the Blood, Catch the Wind, it's a different album.
Could be. I'd have to look at the track listings, but it's it was about halfway through. I was just like, what is happening?
Hell of a War starts with like a melody, it sounds like a war in the background or whatever. That's where my change is, because when it goes Box, King, Another Bad Child, 21 Bliss, and Second to None, they are a bluesy hard rock metal album. And then when you get In the Blood, Catch the Wind, Fiasco is kind of thrashy, but in a weird bluesy way. And Only Be Lonely, the bonus. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. I would I guess you gave this a 6.5, 6.5, 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it went from like, ooh, this is dope to like,
Mm,
what are you doing? And so I give it an average rating, 5 out of 10.
I
It
think
balances out.
I I give it for me King of the Kill is one of those albums I have to be in the mood to listen to. And it's one of those I wanted to listen to Annihilator because this is the first album with Jeff Waters singing, very first one, and this is his. I'm going to do everything myself. Starting here, Roadrunner. He was on Roadrunner, the big label, for 3 albums. This is the first one that he's not on it, and this is the first one he said, "Screw America, I'm never coming back. I'm going to put myself all overseas. I'm going to never come to America," because he got jaded by the record companies over here and touring and all that stuff. This is the start for being his. Every song he wrote every song. I'm going to give it a 7, but like it depends on what day I'm listening it. Sometimes it's a 6 because I'm like, In the Blood, Catch the Wind. I could care less about those songs. But if you listen to the first half, it's an
Yeah.
8, and um, so yeah, this is my brother's favorite song album. He really likes this album a lot. But he's never really been into the thrash like I was. He likes Fear Factory. He likes Obsolete. You know what I mean? It's like he likes metal, but he likes certain esque of metal. Not like
Demanufacture is better than, and we'll get into that.
we'll get into that.
In
And
4 years
actually,
when it comes up.
yeah,
Yeah, well, that's going to be a tough one to get through.
it will be my next birthday, guaranteed.
Oh, okay.
If
so
we're
I'm
not,
here.
so if we don't get it by then,
Yeah. We don't get it by then. So funny enough, that was my choice between Annihilator and Fear Factory because I grew
well,
up with those two. It was like
yeah,
I went down the rabbit hole of these two bands like a lot. I even saw Fear Factory twice live. So, um,
yeah.
ooh,
Whose turn is it?
it is Shannon's
Mine.
turn.
Yeah.
Refresh the Demon, which is the
Um,
next album after King of the Kill.
That's
yeah,
that's very convenient.
Very, very convenient. Mm-hmm.
yeah. This album was fine. Um, Obviously catchy guitar riffs. I almost feel like that goes without say in these albums, but
He is one of my top 3 guitarists too. Like he is just every album. It is how many songs can you pull out your back pocket? I mean, God,
I mean, I
like,
know. I'm saying it's insane.
and they're all unique. They're not like, no offense, John. When you hear Mike Portnoy play drums, you can hear his fills on every album. Like he has certain fills he does, right?
Hmm. No,
Jeff,
they're his.
you
Yeah.
know it's his. Guitars, sometimes they could be complacent where um, they kind of sound like they do a certain thing all the time on their albums. Jeff Waters to me is just like mind blowing what he does. It's unreal. But back to Refreshing the Demon. Are you finding?
so
I
I
do like Ultra
I have a I have
Paranoia.
a, I
That's a
have a
good
I
song.
have a question
Okay.
now because you brought up Portnoy
Yes.
and you're like, "Oh, well you can tell it's him drumming." Now, is that like a laziness and lack of creativity in his fills, or is that just him having his own signature?
It's
That's
a
his. It's his
Right? Like
signature.
that's his signature. So,
it's a feeling too. I
It's
feel
what
like
he does a lot of like play by feel. He's not. I
structure.
mean, yeah, he's not like some of the more technical guys out there that can, you know, write a part and play it exactly every night forever. I don't think he ever plays the same thing twice.
It sounds like he does, but he doesn't. If you
It,
really examine it.
if you really listen to it,
Yeah.
and he's even said it himself. He's like, I never play the same thing twice.
And Jeff Waters is classically trained. He's classic musician, like guitar, and he learns. The man said he used to play 8 hours a day, just like John, Petrucci or whatever.
Yeah.
And at 16, he was ripping people to shreds like Joe Satriani. You know what I mean? And Jeff Waters, he's obsessed with guitars. That's just his thing, And if you play me a song and mix them up, I could tell you Jeff Waters stuff. Like I could just tell by his shredding abilities, like even ballistics, dude shreds in his 50s. You're like, he sounds better than Kirk Hammett. He sounds better than Dave Mustaine.
Oh, I sense a challenge.
I'll tell you what. If you take the last 4 albums of any Megadeth, any Metallica, any Anthrax, any Slayer, Annihilator solos will beat them all, hands down.
Oh no, I wanna isolate some riffs now. And
We'll get flagged. We'll get flagged.
And play. Do you know? Do you know?
Oh man, I can tell you the song.
We could do that off the air.
Yeah, that's true. So
okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. We're talking about an album.
Refresh the Demon.
I derailed us.
Yeah,
Refresh the Demon. Guitar riff super super catchy. I thought the songs in general and like this stuff were a little bit repetitive. But this was definitely, I think, better than King of the Kill overall. I think it meshed, like everything seemed like it was together more. So give it a 6 out of 10. That'd be a high lawnmower.
It has a not a roller coaster ride up and down so much. It's a roller coaster, but it's only peaks and valleys. It kind of stays the course, except like Innocent Eyes, which is a left field one for his son, right?
Yeah.
But Sin Kill One, Awaken, Pastor Disaster, Ultra Paranoid. It stays that vein of thrash to hard rock to Van Halen, AC/DC esque, like ripping parts, that he's so famous for. I do feel like it's a very dark album. Like he went back to a more heavier themes, especially like Refresh the Demon, talking about athletes and whatever, and like your demon and whatever. And now, what did you think, John?
Yeah, I said this is the second of the duo albums.
Yes. Well, he has Dave Scott Davis.
He plays on 4 tracks.
Yeah. So he's the one that's played in the very first album and the second one, or whatever. He came back for something else too.
Yeah, something later on in the
like a lot. He came back for a lot, like Criteria. I think he did Carnival Diablos. Yeah. So he's kind of a stale. He's kind of one of the not a stalemate. He's kind of one of the statesmen for Annihilator a lot. He's one of them.
Yeah, I gave it. What did I give it? I gave it a 6 because it's like she said, it sounds like Annihilator.
Yeah. So in a lawnmower case, where would that go in the lawnmower-esque? You got Criteria, Waking.
Oh, it's better than Criteria. Well, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's better than Criteria.
But your judging wasn't. Your number, you got Criteria higher number.
Criteria got 5.
I thought you got a 7.
No, Waking the Fury got a 7. Ballistic got a 7.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. I was like, man, I thought you gave it a higher number. I gotcha. Okay. Sorry for being a host that doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Take notes, man.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Jeez.
Go back to the replay.
Let's go to the videotape.
Yes. You see, John, it goes like this. Like I'm John Madden.
I wish I could do a John Madden. That would
There
be
you
so
go.
awesome.
All for you.
Whose turn is it?
It is mine.
Not mine.
We could say this is the start of a new Annihilator. Especially after Criteria. That was the reunion. Everybody left, right?
Mhm.
And then we go to oh, I'm sorry. I take
No,
that
it's
back.
not.
After Waking the Fury, we go for All For You. Sorry, Dave Pad. That's when Joe quit and everybody left. And surprise, surprise, got to put a whole new band together. But we have a returning person, don't we, dear John?
Yes, we do.
Mr. Mike Mangini. That was on Set the World on Fire album, which we'll get to later. But Mr. Computer Robot himself, Mike Mangini.
Mike Mangini. Yep.
And Dave Patton's very first album. I give this a 7. I think the creativity of his voice is really good, where his normal singing to absolute rage absolute, holy shit, the hold of the voice at the very end that he screams for like 30 seconds. I was like, wow, that's his notoriety too. He could hold a scream for a very, very long time. In pitch too. He does that a lot in some other albums, like Schizo, whatever he sings. I like the change of dynamics, where All For You is kind of this bass heavy song. Dr. Psycho is very thrashy. Um, Both of Me, which is talking about split personalities and how it starts. He's like, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here right now with like Dr. Psycho. Like, damn, my voice. So I think it's kind of like they went down different avenues, and it really sounded good to me. And Mike Mangini holds it down very, very well. He brings a huge dynamic to it. It's a high lawnmower for me, but I give it like a 7, 7.5.
It felt toned down to me.
From
From Waking the
Carnival,
Fury.
Waking the Fury. I can agree too, because Waking the Fury was in your face. Like it was a punk thrash esque. Like this is more groove.
And I feel like now that we're talking about it, I shouldn't have listened to these albums in any way back to back, but yeah, I don't know. I felt like this one was kind of toned down. I gave it a 6 out of 10.
Okay. What did you think about the singing though? Is it better than Joe, or is it like you're talking about two different people though? Like, is he good for Annihilator? I thought Joe's voice was really good for Annihilator. Dave is a different dynamic of Annihilator, like a different decade of
it. Which albums did he do?
Oh, Dave?
Yeah.
Dave Patton, he did all for You, Schizo, Metal, Annihilator, and Feast. He did all those albums. Yeah.
So he did 5 albums.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I have to listen to them now. Because no. Like I really wanted to listen to this band, like each album twice, and I made it for one each.
I think that's part of the thing with
because I literally have in one of those albums, I literally have a note that the vocals are only okay. So now I'm wondering, like I don't really have any other notes on the vocals.
Okay.
So I have abridged my notes. If you can't, I'll just put some. Because I have them in my phone, right? Like I had them in my phone and I ran out of space for all of the notes that I actually did take. So these are like bullet points, and I'm trying to remember
Okay.
what I put in my phone because I erased it today.
Ah.
Yeah, I did not like this album.
No.
And I think again because it needed a second listen.
Okay.
I because I had written down uh like I was like, what the hell is he doing with his voice? Like if it's on purpose,
You
that's
know,
genius. And if it's not, then what
What are
what
you
are we
doing?
doing here?
it is kind of funny that you say that because I feel like with his first album, I think they were trying to figure out how to place things.
I think it's very experimental. Like this album
I
is
can go
very
with that too.
experimental, and maybe that's why again like I again giving it like a second listen
Yeah.
can better appreciate it. But the Sound of Horror is, in my opinion, the best track because I said it's the best track because it's the instrumental and it closes the album out.
Rage Absolute is good. I like that a lot. That's one of my playlists. It's good for lifting weights. It is thrash as thrash can freaking get, man. It is Mangini, and that's Jeff Waters at its peakness of let's play as fast as we fucking can. And he keeps up. And like they I saw Mangini play this in a behind the scenes video of him doing his drum tracks. How he plays this song, John, go to YouTube, type in that. You'll see how he plays it. It is just his fingers, and you're like, he's world champion drummer, right? He does this
He has the record for the
in drum in
whatever the most
hits on the
single
pattern.
stroke the most single strokes in a minute or something.
He has to do that on the hi hat with this song. You see him do it, and you're like, you can't keep up. And Jeff Waters is just flying. You don't see him though, but when you hear him, dude, it's like he's not thinking. He's probably got his eyes closed or some bullshit. You know what I mean? Meditating and doing this fucking shit.
Otherworldly.
It is, man, dude. His playing is kind of crazy to me. Um, I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
feel like this album is one of those ones, just like King of the Kill. I have to be in a certain feeling, my feelies about it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I start listening to it, I have to listen to it the whole way through because when it goes from All for You, I could care less. But when it
yeah.
goes to Doctor Psycho, that's when it gets that creative weirdness of this is the psycho. You're hearing him talk in the song. That's that Canadian fucking shit. You know what I mean?
I think that like All for You really like pumped the brakes for me on that one, like
Yeah.
because he's got that like very like okay we're gonna do like ballad singing on the
All
opening
for
track.
you. Yeah, I know. I hear
Like,
it.
what the hell are we doing here? And then it just maybe that put
The
me in a
one,
bad.
the one is cheesy as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's where
Yeah,
I pumped the brakes a little bit. Like that one was a little hard to digest.
hard to hold on to. Yeah,
But Bled is a killer riffing to it, and both of me, I like both of me. It just has a weird styling to it, and how they just go
yeah,
like it just
yeah,
you're like gotta go, gotta get it. And you're like this guy's going nuts. Like you're
yeah.
hearing him
I
go
mean,
nuts.
yeah. Again, like this is another one I'll probably have to come back to
Yeah.
appreciate it a
The
little bit better.
riffing and by alone, the drumming and the riffing alone is
Yeah,
top notch to me, but the singing
yeah.
does bring it down.
I did say too that it seemed to me that I don't know because like sometimes you cannot tell who the drummer is unless you look up who is the drummer
Yeah.
on whatever album because be it drum machine or just the drummer whoever it may be um there's like that Annihilator sound with the drums. It's almost like Lamb of God, where okay, that's a great idea that you have. That's okay, but this is what you're gonna play.
Yeah, right. Jeff Waters, the commander in chief. This is what we're doing, you know. But I
Yeah,
think
and
a lot of
I get that feel. I don't know if that's what it is.
I feel like Jeff is one of those, hey, this is the song, do what you want. The riffs are going to stay the same. I'm not changing it. You know,
Yeah,
you can do whatever you want behind it. But I feel like when it got to when he started singing again, he started getting the revolving door. That's where I'm like, the commander in chief said, "You're playing this way because this is my band." Like,
yeah,
I feel like that's when Dave Patton left, he took sole command of the band again of his own. You know,
yeah.
and Johnny Boy, you get the very first album, Alice in Hell.
This is Mr. Ray Hartman on the drums.
That's right. Rippin' Ray Hartman.
This is the one album that I am most familiar with.
This is their notoriety, one of them. This is one of their notoriety albums.
And again, there's not a lot of notes I have on it. It, you know, I think I probably heard Alice in Hell in your car or something.
You're probably right.
And I, you know, I heard it on like the radio or whatever that time. Sure. And yeah, it's like it's pretty great. I mean, you know, I just yeah, I gave it an 8. It's you know, it's a good, just solid debut album.
Did you guys have the re-release album or just the straight 9-track?
It was just a straight 9-track album.
So there is a bonus song called Power Drain. That is the song I was telling you about, Sonic Homicide. That's the song they did for a demo, but they never used it. That's the one I was telling you about. Yeah.
Yeah, it just like, and like I'm thinking of like just the song Alice in Hell, like that song just takes you on a ride with his riffing.
I like how Crystal Ann goes right into
it. Yeah.
Beautiful, classical. It's like, that's how, even the first song, Crystal Ann, before Alice in Hell, he had demos. He had a song called Phantasmagorium or whatever.
Phantasmagoria. Yeah, we'll get into that one too.
He did that as a demo, but Crystal Ann has always been his flagship song he's put on every demo up to this point. He finally put it on an album. So a lot of his demos was Crystal Ann, a rough copy of the Crystal, the acoustic of it. So, Shannon, I think you might have liked this album.
You think I might have liked this?
I think you might have liked it. At least a 6. I think you might.
This is my number 2 album.
Wow, you liked it that much.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this is an 8 out of 10. This is an 8 out of 10. It kept my attention.
It's shredding.
Yeah.
This is shredding. Of course it is. That's where it's going.
Okay, it is John's pick.
I'll allow it. It is John's pick. It's James' pick. I will not dispute this as being bitchin'. For me, or shredding rather. For me and my rating system, it's a high bitchin'.
Okay. Yeah.
It did keep my attention. I thought all the songs were really they were distinct, but they all fit together. Like the album as a whole worked. The vocals for me were kind of hit and miss though.
I was about to ask you about the vocals.
So I have notes about vocals for this one and for one other album, and that's it. And then I just kind of didn't notice, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Children were screaming at me at the same time.
They were helping. They were singing vocals.
They were backup.
Yeah, they were backup. We always have to remember, you have your whole life to write your first album, right? Besides besides Kill 'Em All, Metallica, and maybe Head Like a Hole, 9 Inch Nails. This is the greatest debut album I've heard from a band this whole time. Like, it is wonderful. Now, fun fact: we all know Roadrunner, right? We know the record label Roadrunner.
We do.
They were signed before they were named Roadrunner. They were called Road Racer with a Jaguar symbol on it. So they were like one of the first they even signed back in the day. This album made a lot of money for them too. Made a lot. And this is the first of 3 albums they did for Road Racer, Roadrunner, whatever you want to call them. Made a hit. They even made a music video, which is pretty interesting video. I don't know. Take time to watch it. It's pretty interesting because Alice in Hell is a true story about a girl who lost her mind in a mental institute, and it's a true story. That's where he got it from. And it says in the video when it first begun, it has the title card telling this is a true story of Crystal, Alice, blah blah blah, whatever. It's supposed to be a true story. So, pretty interesting. Yeah, I know, right?
The more you know.
Randy Rampage, that's his name. That's right.
Yep.
Randy Rampage. All right. Shannon's pick. We are down to halfway or more, I feel like. It doesn't look like it, but we are.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. You get So Deluxe, Dave Patton's second album.
Hey, look, another one where I wrote about the vocals. I said instrumentals, great. Vocals, only okay.
I feel like his vocal. Well, you gave it a 7. That's
7 out of 10.
That's high llama, low bitchin'.
Yeah, they were. I mean, yeah. So 7 out of 10 is low bitchin'. Low bitchin'. Yep.
I feel like his singing is way better on this album, though. I feel like it's
definitely better.
Yeah, and the songs to me are very decisive. Like they have their own identities, which to me, I feel like you like Annihilator like that, where it's decisive. I feel like All For You had decisiveness, but it still had the thrash heavy element. This one had thrashy, but it was like speed. It had tempo changes a lot. It had melodies a lot more. I think Too Far Gone is one of my in Maximum Satan. Actually, funny story, Maximum Satan is the first song I learned on drums from Annihilator way back in the day. Way back in before I even knew John, I learned how to play that song. And I think I was with Runyon and Dale Osmar. Old name back in the day. So I learned this song. This is one of my first double bass songs I learned too, and it put me through the fucking ringer. It was hard to learn, but I learned it. That was one of my first ones. But I don't know. Oh, did you have the bonus tracks?
No.
No, the bonus track. Okay, never mind. There's a song called Weapon X, like Wolverine, Weapon X.
Sure.
Mangini did that song. If you look at the video, he did that for All For You, but they never put it on the album. That was they threw it away. That's a very fast song, like super fucking fast. But yeah, I give this an 8. I like this is one of my top 3. It's my third favorite actually. I give it top 3.
I'll allow it.
Yeah,
that's my. I gave it an 8.
Yeah,
it's my second favorite album. It's just, straight up, just thrash all the way through.
It's clean. Can I say it's clean playing? Like it's super, crisp and clean, and it just sounds really. I don't know. All For You sounded very bassy, very thick and muddy, like Refresh the Demon type of thickness, if that makes sense. Like it had too much bass, not enough treble. Schizo is very clear and like digital sounding, but like really crisp to me too. I like that also.
Yeah, this is the only album with Tony Chappelle on drums.
That's right. Now, where's Tony Chappelle from? Do you know where he's from? I don't.
I do not.
No, it's
hard to find information on him.
It is really hard because I feel like he was in a different band, and I know I can't put my finger on it. I want to say Nile, but I could be wrong. The death metal band.
Yeah, from South Carolina by way of Egypt.
Yes, right connects. Oh, who started it?
Mine? I don't know.
I believe it's yours. Yes.
Yeah, Shannon had that was Shannon's.
Indeed.
Yep. Yes. Yeah, it's your turn.
Carnival Diablos. This is my number one right here. This is my favorite album from Annihilator. The twists and turns it does, the different patterns it has. It's like Schizo on that level for me because it's especially like Time Bomb. They redid that song for Rekill. I'll get to that soon enough. They redid that one. Epic of War and Hunter Killer. What a fucking ending. And this is Joe's first album he sings on. So this is Ray Hartman. Ray Rippin Hartman. He's back on this from Criteria, right?
Yep.
Yep. And then you got Dave Scott Davis. Those two are always Annihilator second in command, if I could say it. They've been on a lot of Annihilator albums, 5 or 6 albums so far.
Yep.
I give this a 9. It's high. It's not shredding. It is high bitching for me, though.
With a 9 out of 10?
9 out of 10. This is my number one. This is what I go.
But it's only bitching?
Well, the problem
Your rating makes no sense.
Bitchin' shredding to me is 10 out of 10. Alice in Hell. That's 10 out of 10 for me. It's not my number one, but I give it a 10 out of 10.
Okay. Because your rating's not based on your feelings. Okay.
No. You got to leave your feelings
See,
out.
I got no problem. This is 100% feelies. 100% feelies for me.
So I guess the legacy of the band, let me take that back. I'm not going to give Alice in Hell a 10 out of 10. I rewrote that. Let me take that back. Wake and the Fury to me is a 9 out of 10. Carnival Diablos is 9 out of 10. Alice in Hell to me, it's an 8. But I'm okay with it being shredding because it's their first album. It holds a place in a lot of people's thrash metal hearts out there, their feelings. But yeah, Carnival Diablos to me, man, it's especially Epic of War has that Maiden middle part to it, that Iron Maiden feel to it. I like that a lot. And Shallow Grave, man, come on. Shallow Grave is a killer fucking ACD song by itself. But 9 out of 10. You didn't like Chicken and Corn?
I love Chicken and Corn, man. That was great.
That Canadian humor, man, that cracks me up. My daughter listened to it. She's like, Dad, what is this? Like, don't worry about it.
I thought he was saying chicken and porn at the beat at first. I was like, nope, chicken and corn. Okay,
chicken and corn, yeah. What did you give it, John?
I mean, I gave it like a 6.5. It was, again, here's new singer Joe Comeau. I don't. Come over. And I don't know, and I don't know if I was just in like a mood where I was like, well, I have to listen to these albums. And I don't know. I mean, this could have been one of those where I was like, all right, where am I at? What am I doing? What's pissed me off today? And so I didn't really give it enough of
time.
A
You give it,
good listen to it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like these are all ratings based on one listen through,
Yeah.
minus Alice in Hell, because I've heard that
tons
a
of
bunch
time.
of times.
So 6.5.
Yeah.
Shannon, 4.
Or are you done guessing? You're not gonna guess
It's
anymore.
a 4. It's a 4.
It's not a 4.
No, probably
This
arbitrary
is this
5.
is my third. No, this is my
Yeah.
third favorite album.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Cool.
my third favorite. Yep, 8 out of 10.
So you like it pretty good.
I do. And, talking, or I guess while Jam was talking, part of me was kind of like, I wonder if it's because I didn't like the album before it that this got a little bit of a bump up, because I literally wrote like, are they back? Question mark, exclamation point.
And that's a fair statement though, because to me, it derives your voting, because you do have to look at what did they do last time to this, and that is part of the voting process.
But yeah, I mean,
Um,
I agree with you. Like, there's a lot of like diverse kind of styles, but it all fits and it's
yeah,
cohesive and it's an album, and I'm here for it.
yeah. Annihilator. We'll get into other ones, but that is Jeff Waters and the complexity of the songs. Like some albums, you have the straight ahead forward, but sometimes you get multiple lanes, and it's like that's why I was saying depends what day I like. Do I want a straight thrash album? Do I just want a bluesy album today? Do I just want a off the wall album? It kind of goes that route, But yeah, this Awaken to Fury changes for me a lot. I do tend to come back to Carnival though. I feel like I don't know. It's something with the drumming too. Sounds really good too. It's not super fast, but it's straight ahead drumming with good fills to me.
Yep, that's Ray Hartman for you.
That is Ray Hartman. Ah, Annihilator, their very first self-titled. This.
Oh, there it is. I was
Yep.
like, wait, did we do that one already? But we did not, because
No.
it doesn't.
Oh.
I was like, that's not the right. That's not the right. It's not the right cover.
No, it is right here. The cover's right here.
Yeah.
That's the right cover.
Well, no, because you. So I'm pointing like you can see me point to it. The Annihilator, like on the red one over here.
Yeah,
that
right
is
here.
not. Yeah, that's not the same as the other one.
That is Remains. This is Remains. That's the cover of Remains.
Well, I never saw that cover, so that would be why.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
So that's the one that it landed on, was for Remains, and you said it was the self-titled, sir.
No, it landed on it, but it went away because after 5 seconds, it goes away from the list. So it did get picked. So when you spin the wheel and it lands on something, give it 5 seconds, that little tab will go away. It disappears. So when you come back to it, it's not in the list anymore. It takes care of it for you. So it erases it from the wheel. So it did come to Annihilator.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Hey, good man. You know what, John? I think you have no choice.
I don't. I really don't.
Just saying.
Whose turn is it? Where are we? Is that mine?
Yes.
Oh, the self-titled.
Shannon, you got to get him in shape. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
You're closer to him than I am.
He's your brother.
So?
Done.
All right, so this one has what, like the who is this guy? Like the 7th drummer?
Yeah, Ryan Ahoff or whatever.
Ryan Ahoff or something.
Ahoff. Jack. Is it Jack?
Jack Ahoff. I don't know. This one, I don't know. I mean, it's fine.
Oh, come on, Shane. You can laugh at that joke. That's pretty good. Come on.
All right, so we're talking about Annihilator, self-titled.
With the Van Halen cover on it. Romeo Delight.
Yeah, that was a pretty decent cover. I did
Very
like that.
unusual cover too. Like,
yeah.
Which is cool. That's Annihilator for you though. Weird
Yep,
stuff.
and I don't know. When did, because this came out a little bit after, and I'm not saying that but like the trend, the very first track, like I picked up Bleed It Out from Linkin Park. Like,
Really?
like it's just a tiny chord progression. And I was like, that
I
sounds
like when he says,
Bleed It
"Let's go
Out.
to Hot Topic."
That's pretty great. That's
It
pretty
is
great.
good. It is good.
25 seconds. Again, there's another just little chord progression that's Good Friends and a Bottle of Pills from Pantera off of Far Beyond Driven.
Funny you say that because there was an interview with Dimebag a long time ago talking about riffs, and he's like, "Nobody's stealing it from nobody. We're just borrowing from each other. That's all we're doing." And he's right. It's
No,
hard.
I mean, it's again because there's so many notes, there's only so many combinations. I understand that.
Yeah, it is funny. You can hear it's
But
like
you
lip
can,
service, like I said. Nike Jumps Queen. You're like, dude, you just stole your own song. You're like, what the fuck?
yeah.
I
We'll
hear
get
you.
we'll get into
The
other ones
reprise.
too.
Yeah, I mean, you can steal yourself. I mean, you steal from
Yeah.
No, you call it a reprise.
And
Reprise?
Reprise.
Is it
reprise.
reprise?
I have no clue. I don't know words.
Well,
It's
now
fine.
it's awkward.
Now it's awkward.
That's awkward.
But yeah, I mean it's a solid. I gave it a 7.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
It's definitely. I would say
I
it's
agree with you, brother.
Yeah, it's reprise. It says it right there. It says it right there. Reprise. It shows you how to say it. Hey, English is my fifth major of something else. Okay, I am not good with English. Okay.
Oh,
English is a
I would say
terrible
English is
language.
like your 5th language.
Yes. It's terrible. It's terrible. But what did you think about it, Shannon?
No, I
Annihilator.
agree. I agree.
It's
I gave
7.
it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one of those. Has
I thought
different.
the melody and the anger had a really nice balance, which
Yeah.
I appreciate. But probably 25 seconds is my biggest gripe. Like that's the song that stuck out to me is like, what is this?
Super weird. Like you've gone off the weird. Like
the beginning is so weird. It doesn't fit. Yeah.
Death in Your Eyes, Payback, Ambush. It's thrash. It's modern day thrash to me. With in 2010, Earache put this out in Europe. That was pretty cool. They know their metal. Like
Yeah, they do.
I give it like a 7, 7.5. Coming back to this one was kind of interesting because I remember when I got this album, I was working in. I can tell you where I listened to it. It's so funny. I used to have to go to Manassas for 2 weeks when I was a in-house technician for a company, and I I got this album. I listened to it on my iPod all day long, and that was the last time I listened to it. And I'm like, listen to it now. I said, man, I have not listened to this in 15 years. It's been a long time. It's not one of the ones I come back, but when I did, I was like, Death in Your Eyes, and some good songs, Payback, and like it's a hidden gem to me. It's a lost gem. And I'm glad I came back to it. I gave it like a 7, like you guys. John, where's this going, sir?
Uh, I mean, we could put it in. I was going to be silly and say we put it in dumpster fire. It's not a dumpster fire. I mean, it's borderline bitchin' lawnmower for me. I'd say.
Okay.
So then I think it's just like is it better than the highest lawnmower and the lowest bitchin'?
Which is lowest bitchin'
I think at that point,
and the
is it better than
highest.
schizo?
But
No.
is it better at all for you? I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say
didn't-
yes. I did not
Yeah.
particularly care for All For You. So, but again,
But-
it's one of those
So is
that
it particularly better?
Like,
Does it get a bump up?
it does, because it just
okay, bitching it is. It's in
it
bitching.
does, and we have time to change at the end.
That is true. And Shannon, you get metal because I actually spun the wheel and it ended up on metal.
Oh, okay.
So
I believe
made
you.
sure I actually, because I had to go back to it. I was like, damn it. Oh well, it's metal. She don't care.
I have exactly one note on this whole album.
What is it?
5 out of 10.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Average
I
as
am gonna
average
agree.
is average is average.
Wow,
is average.
gosh, you guys are not going to like what I have to say about it.
Did you love it? Did you think it was amazing?
No.
Oh, okay.
I gave it an. I give it. I'll actually let me take it back. I'll give it an arbitrary 6, because I did like half the songs, so at least it's a 6, right? The concept really didn't like it, where you get all guest people. You got guest vocalists, guest guitarists, and it got to a point where it got to be.
It became a compilation album.
Yes, I was going to say covers without covers. Like, does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
you got all these people playing these songs, but they're not cover songs. But like,
Yeah,
you're right. It's a compilation.
To me, I was going to say, and I love me some Alyssa White, whatever her last name is. She's, I think, married Tony Iommi or something. But that song did not fit on this album to me.
Couple Suicide.
Couple Suicide.
But that wasn't her. That was
Yeah,
That was Gasso, Angela Gasso.
Oh, was it Angela Gasso?
Yeah, it was the original
Arch Enemy.
Correct. You had it right for the band. Yeah.
I thought it was all right. Never mind.
No, and you're right though. That
that song could have been on something else. It did not fit on this album. And Detonation, I picked it out. It's Children of the Grave. The riff is Children of the Grave, and I'm like, well, there you go. His influences are showing.
You know, when you hear like downright dominate, jeez.
Yeah, the solo was that dude from Children of Bodom, I think.
Alexia Laya.
Yeah, that
R.I.P.
He passed away recently.
Yeah. And one of our favorite drummers is back on metal.
Yep, and it's his last album.
Mr. Mike Mangini.
Mike Mangini.
That's right, dude. You could hear that in this.
You could hear it. Yeah, you could definitely hear that there's like technical prowess all over the place.
And I have a problem with that. When it comes to Annihilator, there needs to be. You can have a technical song, but not a whole album. There needs to be a feel to it. There needs to be that emptiness space, not the computer stuff, you know?
Yeah, and I think that's part of...
Feelies are important.
I'll go with that. It is feeling. You're, Shannon, 100%, because when you're looking at this album and it almost is like a programmed drums. It almost sounds like it.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, there's times you cannot tell... Like, I was like, okay, Mangini, okay. And I was like, oh, he's only on 3 albums. Well, you can't tell unless you know he's the drummer on this album. You can't tell because all the drumming is fairly similar. There are, like, our good friend, Mr. Ryan Hartman and Randy Black.
Randy Black is technical, but he has a good swing to it. Right?
Yeah.
It has that kind of technical prowess, but it also has a backbeat, like a King of the Kill to it, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, if we're gonna
Nerd Central
if we're gonna derail for a second here,
drum nerd section.
I think that's why, like, for me, like, I kind of went away from Dream Theater when Mangini was in the band.
Yeah.
Not, and again, I would love to be like a 16th of the drummer that Mike Mangini is.
Hell, 1/32 of a fucking drum.
Okay, I mean, if we want to go to
64.
1/64th,
Yeah.
you know,
We can keep going.
we could keep going. But if I was a fraction of the drummer that Mike Mangini is, I would love myself a lot more. But it just he is just so technical. He's locked in with the metronome all the time.
Yeah.
And there's no, I mean, if there is any feel, it's very little.
It is. You almost need it from the guitar work to make it the song open up more instead of being a confined.
Yeah.
It.
And and again, he's another one that he can write a solo and he'll play it the same way.
Yeah.
And I'm because I've got, the view from the top of the world or whatever that Dream Theater live show is that they have on Blu-ray with Mangini, or one of them.
Yeah.
And like his drum solo, and there's like, it's a drum solo. It's very technical, and how many hours have you and I spent watching Mike Mangini drum solo, right? And then but then you
I don't
go
have
to
enough time to tell you about it.
but then there's like all the different projects like Mike Portnoy was in, and his, like, just look at Liquid Tension, or name the side project
we
that
are
he was
so
in.
good to talk about Dream Theater in every
show.
that we can find a way. But having Mangini, when you listen from
Set the World on Fire,
Set the World on Fire, to All for You,
and then to
Metal, you see a progression of his playing ability too.
For sure.
Which, when we get to the set, we'll talk about his playing. But even All for You had a kind of a decisive but openness to it in its way.
That's where I almost said, it's like, is he trying to be safe?
Oh, very
safe in that, and because it felt to me like that he was kind of holding back a little bit.
But we got to remember, who's the commander in chief?
Right, I know that's Jeff Waters,
Mr. Annihilator. He that's Mr. Annihilator. Shannon,
are you still there?
Where are we putting this?
Bottom of Lawnmower.
Okay.
All right.
Huh. All right. That is Mark and John's rant. We're done. Thank you.
We're done.
Hold your applause for this album.
For this album. Join us next time.
We got 5 hours.
Join us next time for Drum Nerd Corner.
Yeah. Set the World afire.
Hey.
There you go. So, I have to say, this album to me is very meh. Very meh. Going from Alice in Hell to Never Never Land
to this one.
They definitely hit the mark on this one a lot. I give it a 5.
Wow.
Like this is one of the albums I do not come back to except Set the World on Fire and Brain Dance. Those 2 songs are actually staples in their live show. Everything else, maybe the No Zone has a creativity to it. But
I Set the World on Fire to just be so repetitive.
Yeah. And you know what? The lead singer from the second album was supposed to come back for this one. And actually, he did some writing. He actually wrote Set the World on Fire, which his name's Colburn Farr. And he wrote Don't Bother Me, Brain Dance, and Bats in the Belfry. So he helped write this album, but he exited mid demo. I've heard a demo of him singing Bats in the Belfry. It sounds really good with the old singer, but this new guy, Aaron Randall, I like him sometimes, but sometimes I don't. Like his singing is, I don't know. It didn't fit Annihilator for me. It fits a hair metal band. It definitely fits a hair metal band, but not Annihilator. 5 out of 10.
Well,
And
also,
that's me
man,
being nice. I'm being honest. I really thought less, but I listened to it again. I gave it a 5. I give it a 5.
yeah, let's see, Mike Mangini was only on 7 out of the 10 tracks anyway.
You know why?
I actually do not. I know our friend Ray Hartman was on 2 of the tracks.
Snake in the Grass and Sound Good to Me. Mike couldn't play those songs correctly. Some reason he couldn't do the song right what Jeff Waters wanted. Like he was limited to what he was playing, but he wanted a cool backbeat. Ray Hartman can do that. He's so good at that. Mike Mangini couldn't do it. So he had to bring in Ray Hartman for this too.
And then you had some other guy on Phoenix Rising.
Ray Fieldick.
Rick Fedrick? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
Who cares?
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, I found there's okay, so this is a little more. I found that here's a borrowed riff.
Okay. John's borrowed riff section. Go ahead.
John's borrowed riffs. That's the that's the new segment. Snake in the Grass sounds. There's a, I think, and I can't remember where I decided to put it, but I don't know if it's not the main riff for Snake in the Grass. It's one of the riffs, but it is it's Hellraiser from Ozzy. Like right after the solo, like there's like a bridge to the next. There's like a little bridge solo chorus.
Now
verse,
that I'm going to have to listen to
because it's kind of like right before, it's right after, Zach Wilde does his crazy solo, and then there's like this little bridge section, and then it comes up to this riff where it's like it's Hellraiser. It's at the end of Hellraiser, and if I did my homework better, I would have told you that it's at 3 minutes and 43 seconds of Hellraiser, and just listen to the damn song. Because I had to stop listening to this album.
Always when I heard it. Sullivan, huh?
When I heard it, I was like, I have to listen, because
I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to have to write that. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to listen to it.
I was like, that's
and
Hellraiser.
I'll let you know.
Damn it!
What did you give the album?
I gave it a 6.5.
Okay. Shannon?
And it's also a commercial failure, so there you go. That was why Roadrunner kicked him out.
Yeah. 6 out of 10.
Third album, third singer.
I thought the first half was solid, and then the second half was very forgettable.
I feel like I'm pick and choose on this album a lot, because No Zone is a weird song, but is a cool song. Bats in a Belfry, it's like that weird kookiness that they bring, This is a very...
Brain Dance is probably the best track on here.
I think so too. I can agree with that. His kookiness, that Canadian weirdness that he does.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you what, when it came to this album, third singer and third album, you can imagine Roadrunner dropping them. They're not stable. They're not.
Yeah.
I give it a meh. It's close to being a lawnmower, but when I start picking and choosing a lot more than just sitting there listening to all, I can't do it. You know what I mean? And I love you, Annihilator, but not that one, dude. Sorry, guys.
They can't all be
bangers.
Bangers.
Yeah, they can't be all bangers. Johnny boy, you get Suicide Society.
Yes, another duo album. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot on this one. Again, we've got another drummer on here, I think.
Of course we do. Mike
Harshaw. Yeah,
Harshaw.
This is his second album, second and final album.
Yep.
Because again, wanted to stop touring and be with his family. I mean, I get that.
Yeah, this is the first one. Jeff's back as
the singer.
Yep.
And you can kind of hear like a Big Four influence on this album.
What do you mean by that?
There's like, I don't know, there's just like a Master of Puppets kind of, some of the vocal things he does, there's like a little Hetfieldy, like Dave Mustaine. There's a little, Hetfieldy, Dave Mustaine kind of, feel in some of the songs. And break and enter, that's like a real life thing that happened. He's like chasing people down for breaking into his house.
That's right. Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
What do we give it?
I give it a 7.
Wow.
Pretty decent. Yeah.
Yeah. Lawnmower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's it going in lawnmower?
I mean, I would, if I were me, and just because I can do this, I'll put it right smack dab in the middle of lawnmower.
Bam. In between Criteria and King of the Kill?
Yeah.
Shannon, what did you think about it?
I liked it. I thought it was solid. I think the song Damage Inc. is entirely too long. But Creeping Again is a fire song. It's so good.
Damage what?
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 What are you talking about?
Suicide Society? Hold on.
Damage Inc. is a Metallica song.
That is 100% a Metallica song.
That's Master of Puppets. Yeah.
Oh my
that
God,
is the closing track on Master of Puppets, lady. What are you doing?
Which is a killer song by itself. Thank you.
Indeed.
No doubt. What?
Yeah, what did you...
Words. Hold on. Let me look at my Spotify now. But Creeping Again is a good song. That's them. That song is fire. I have to look at my...
There is nothing that even says Damage Inc. on there. So what are you doing?
That's sent. I gave this a 6. Like, a couple songs are good, and some of them I didn't care for. This one was is like, I don't know, like,
I kind of wish I could hear the Jeff talks. I love those.
He is good. Yeah. The Jeff sessions. Like, yeah. I like the fiasco slates he does. On King of the Kill. I forgot to talk about that. He's a funny dude. In interviews, he is so knowledgeable and articulate, and like, he knows what he wants. He's the mastermind. He is Mr. Not just like Megadeth. They know what he wants,
Oh yeah.
I give it a 6. It's a high math for me, but like maybe a lawnmower, but I'm going meh. Well, personal feeling. My feelies.
I'll allow it.
Thanks, John. Shannon, you look confused.
She's trying to figure out where Damage Inc. came from.
Okay, no. So sorry, my spacing got mucked up. It's My Revenge is this song that Suicide Society did that is entirely too long.
Okay.
It's only 5 minutes long though.
It's entirely too long.
Did you give it a 6?
It goes on too long.
Is this 6?
This is 7 out of 10.
Wow. See, I gave it lower. Wow. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I'm Mr. Annihilator. That's my favorite band. I'm jaded though, because like he has so many good albums. When you compare this to that one, it's like if Dave sung on it, maybe it'll be a point better. Jeff's great, but like Dave brought a different dynamic to me for singing wise. I don't know. Ah, you get kill, Shannon.
I'm sorry, what?
You get kill. Sorry,
Kill what?
Feast.
I don't know what album
Sorry.
that is.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
wait, what?
I was like, I don't know
Feast.
what that one is.
The compilation album is called Rekill.
Rekill. Ah, there it is.
That's the album I'm telling you guys. If you want to redo like all like Killer's songs, he redoes them with the band he's in with this one. Dave Patton sings on all the old songs. It's a really good album. You should check it out. But we're talking about Feast though.
Yeah. I don't know. The guitars are still good. It's fine. I gave it an arbitrary 6 out of 10.
Okay. I gave it a 7. I feel like it had that change of it when you go from Deadlock. Smear Campaign's really good, and then you got Angel Eyes, then you got Fight the World to One Falls. It kind of does that in and out type of thing, and I like that about Annihilator. So I can at least give it a 6.5, 7 on that one.
Yeah, I gave it a 7. Same thing. I said Deadlock is a great album starter. Riffs and solos are good as always. This is the debut of Mike Hershaw, the 7th or 11th drummer. We don't know.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And I did write down. I was like, it's interesting, like the Perfect Angel Eyes, and then you go into a song called Demon Code.
Yeah.
So you have one shoulder than the other shoulder.
Yeah, that's true. Heaven and hell. Yeah.
And then one falls, two rise. I thought was cool. I liked that as a closer.
Yeah.
Toast, what are you doing?
What did
Dude, what do you know? You're not supposed to be in here.
Hold up. Back
guy.
What is his
Cats
name?
do what they want.
Toast. Come on, buddy.
Brilliant.
Come on. There you go. No, this.
Where are we putting this?
Go,
Shannon. I feel like
okay,
it's a
you can
lawnmower
stay.
for you.
No, it's definitely lawnmower. The question is where in lawnmower, because there's a lot to.
All right.
To
all
figure
for
through.
you.
What are you cannot jump up here.
Demon, criteria, suicide.
Hold on. What was the all right? All for you.
Refresh.
Then,
buddy.
Refresh the demon.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go that way.
Criteria.
Okay.
Suicide.
Put it above criteria.
Okay. I think that's a good position for it. Actually, I think that's really good. It's just a little bit better than criteria. I could go with that too. Okay. 2 left. Aren't you glad we ain't doing like 18 albums or 19 or 20?
I mean, there are some.
This would be a 2-parter.
As soon as we go to Iron Maiden.
I think 18 is
oh my gosh, Iron
the cutoff for 2-parters.
Yeah.
17 is the most for one. It's 18 albums. We gotta.
We hit our limit. 17.
That's it. 17 for one show is.
What are you doing, bud?
You got to get that cat on camera now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can.
Do you have a dog named Jelly? Or do you have a cat named Jelly? That'd be cool.
Jelly toast.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Butters.
Dude.
Butter toast.
Guy, come here.
Peanut butter toast.
Come here, bud.
I've never met an animal named Jelly. I don't think that's a. I've met toast. I've met waffles.
I've seen a dog named Jelly. He was a pit bull. His name was Jelly, but he had like a purple shade to him. Like he was one of those purple.
Oh, that one's Toast.
Oh,
yeah, there's Toast. There's
he looks
Toast.
like a s'more.
Yeah,
he's a s'more.
I know. We're going to put you down now. You don't want to be on camera anymore. It's okay. There you go.
I get probably the least favorite of mine. Remains. Can we say this is very close to Dumpster?
This is the Jeff Waters project.
it should have been a solo. You're right, man. This is him being into Nine Inch Nails and Ministry and that electronic stuff.
Like with the vocal distortion and the drum machine.
Way
Ministry
too much industrial.
distortion.
Very industrial sounding.
Way too much.
Way
too much.
Annihilator, I love you. This is dumpster fire to me.
Wow.
There's only 2 songs off of it that I really like. Everything else I could care less. Like it starts to be noise, sexecution. What are you, Guar? like Tricks and Traps is a good one.
That actually sounds like actual drums.
Yes.
That doesn't sound like electronic drums.
In reaction. Those 2. Tricks and Traps, Wind and Dead, like some of these songs, I'm like, what look,
what are we doing here?
If these are demos, fine.
Cool.
But you made an album with Annihilator's name in it. You should never have done that. He shouldn't have. Unless he had a contract with company, had to give him 3 albums or something. You know, I always think about that sometimes.
Like how the Beatles had the White Album or whatever.
Yeah, it's just like
here, whatever, we don't care.
But this is the last album he sings on until Suicide Society, 18 years, and it was released in July of 2000, July 21st, a couple days, before my birthday. But like, man, I wish he didn't put this out. It should have been a like personal collection of his own stuff, and should have been the Jeff Waters project. I give it a 3.
Wow.
It's hard.
Dang.
I listened to it one time. I took the 2 songs I liked and I threw it away. I literally erased it from my phone. No joke. And that's why he doesn't have an album cover on it. You notice that? Because I accidentally threw it away. I had to get it back from the recycle bin on my computer. Sorry, Jeff. You can see why. Even he doesn't like it. Like, what did you think about it, Shannon?
Oh, I agree with all of that. I gave it a 4 out of 10 though.
Oh, you're
so I was kinder than you, which is bizarre.
Yeah, well, I'm more harsh because I love Annihilator, and when you bring that crap in my society, we got a problem. Just saying. You just peed in the pool.
Man, I feel like I'm generous with giving it a 5, but I just I was like an A for effort for doing everything by yourself, I guess. That's what I was.
I have to agree. It's not going to change my placing. It's still.
No, I'm not arguing.
I was going to say I would have put it in meh even.
It almost went to the 50 foot. It was very, very close. I will admit, but I couldn't do that to my band. But I had to be truthful with myself. This is me with my feelings.
True to yourself.
It is. And
gotta be true to yourself.
Albums he did up to that point, like, dude, look, Nine Inch Nails and Ministry and Fear Factory know how to do their stuff. You do not. You do not go down that path. I commend you for trying. You get an A for effort, F for landing. Right? Dumpster fire.
I mean,
adios.
It's your band.
It's your band, dude.
It's your band.
You're just here for the fun of it, right?
I'm just here for the.
And Johnny Boy, you're here for the very last album, Neverland. Can we say this is very close to Alice in Hell of their like peakness?
Yes.
This is my favorite album.
I thought it would be.
I
really did.
I love Craft Dinner.
Isn't that such a funny song?
It is like I wrote it. It's a masterpiece. That is just it's.
I love Imperial Eyes because it's so kooky and weird. Like the speed and ferocity and that's progressive metal in thrash metal to me. How the time signatures in I Am Command, fuck man, that's a good
Yep.
song.
That's a great closer.
I only
Welcome to the Fun Palace. I mean, come on.
Yeah. What a good song. I'll tell you what, Neverland, Fun Palace, Imperial Eyes, and Iron Command used to be in their live set a lot, like all of them for years. Um,
And
yeah.
Phantasmagoria, that was another one I was rather familiar with. That one just gets stuck in your head.
So I have, if you get Live in Command downloaded, Randy Rampage sings that song, and it sounds a lot better than Colburn sings.
Coburn
Yeah,
Farr.
he sings it a lot better, and it's faster too. And there's like blast beats in it. Surprisingly, there's like blast beats. Um, the only gripe I have with this album is the singing. I don't. Sometimes I like it, and sometimes I don't. And it. I don't know. Sometimes I I've seen a lot of videos of him singing too. Some of the songs are hard for him to get up high in it.
Yeah, those. I mean, some of those that vocal range. I tell you what.
Yeah, I tell you what. Shannon, what do we give this?
Neverland?
Yes.
9 out of 10.
Wow. John, what did you give it?
I gave it an 8.
Okay. I have to agree. This is a 9 out of 10 for me. It Schizo and this one changes a lot for me too. The only song I really don't care for is Road to Ruin, but sometimes I do like that song. It just depends. Sixes and sevens, sometimes I didn't like it, and then I really like that song now. I think it's a great.
It's a good. Yeah, it's a good one.
But when you look at Alice in Hell to Neverland, it's totally different. Like you're talking about a whole new band. It's like they figured out something. He's like, well, we did thrash. How about we do this? And that's what I love about Annihilator. Chances. Sometimes they don't stick, as you can tell.
This one stuck.
This one stuck and made a lot more money than Alice in Hell too. I mean, a lot. We're talking millions of fucking dollars for Roadrunner. They love this album, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, it's don't have any record sales though, except UK gave it a 48. Whatever. I don't know. Where are we putting this, John?
I don't know. I mean, it's.
Don't let us sway you.
No, I'm not. I mean, it's very borderline. It's borderline.
Borderline shredding to bitchin'.
Yeah.
I thought you would.
Yeah. It's like you said, it depends on the day. It could be shredding, could be bitching. I feel it's more shredding.
John, if you think it's shredding, it deserves to go to shredding. That's how you feel.
Give
This
in to your
called
feelings.
John's Feelings.
I just did.
This is our fifth segment.
I literally just did that.
Just did that. Okay. Whew.
Wow,
17
look at that.
albums.
17 albums. It only took like 3 hours.
Oh.
Hour
hour
and 50 minutes right now.
Almost 2.
Almost 2.
Shannon, you get first dibs. What would you like to change if you want to change something?
Yeah, for the Demented, is gonna go up into bitchin'.
Okay.
I need to know what my albums are here.
Carnival Diablos.
Not that good.
Ballistic Sadistic.
Oh, it's gonna be above that one, yeah.
Okay. So it's underneath Carnival.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Carnival Diablos is
Better.
good where it's at. Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
John? What would you like to change, good sir?
Hmm.
Do you need me to say the albums or can you see them?
I mean, I can sort of see them, but it would be helpful if we had names.
Which aisle? The bitchin', lawnmower, or meh?
I mean,
all of them?
No. Damn, now I got you. You gave me your stuff through the internet, you jackass. Okay, so we got.
Sorry.
All right, there's bitching.
So you got. Is there an album that you're thinking about? I can tell you where it's at. So you have All For You, Refreshing, Beast, Black Widow, Suicide, Kill, Waking, and Metal. Carnival, Demented, Ballistics, Schizo, Annihilator.
Yes.
Yeah, meh. We are a deep fucking thought here, aren't we, John? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
the second,
and you know what?
The second y'all put Demented and Lawnmower, I'm like, well, that's easy. That's what I'm changing. That's what that is.
If it was in Bitchin', what was going to be your second pick then, Shannon?
If it went to Bitchin'?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
You didn't have
a
second one.
That happened
she
so
didn't make
quickly.
It that
I
far.
was just like,
I applaud that. See, I like this. I like this because that means you do like Annihilator because you care about these albums. You're like, man, I need to find the one I want to change. But like,
honestly, my other one is I would probably end up moving Criteria for Black Widow down more. Probably
farther down the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
That would have been my.
John, you want me to go?
Probably.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. Waking the Fury needs to go into bitchin'. I think you guys are crazy. No offense. Of course, take it as you will. I think Waking the Fury is a bitchin' album. Personally, this is Carnival's already in bitchin', so I didn't have to do anything, like you said, right? It's already there. But I feel like Waking the Fury is a bitchin' fucking album. It's sonically for me is I think Ballistics is better, and I think Demented is better, but Waking is right there. Like I could have maybe put it in front, but I didn't want to. I come back to this album a lot. It is my top 1, 2. I can't help it, So I believe it's in Bitchin'.
I want to move Schizo Deluxe, but I don't know where I want to move it to.
Higher or lower?
I want to move it higher.
Really? Okay. If I could sway your vote, I think Schizo is better than Ballistics. Personally,
I was actually thinking that I would put it in between Demented and Ballistic.
What do you think, Shannon?
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I will say this. Funny you bring up Schizo. Neverland and Schizo is Jeff Waters' favorite albums. He thinks Dave Patton's best singing is Schizo, and people criminally underrate that album. He thinks that's a criminally underrated Annihilator album. People,
I did not criminally underrate it.
I didn't either. I gave it like 7.5, 8.
7 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, oh man, I forgot. I forgot to tell you something.
Of course.
I forgot to tell you something. I get 2 picks because it's my birthday.
That's the precedent now.
I think Neverland is ahead of Alice in Hell.
Yes, it is.
I think Neverland is their peak crowning achievement. Annihilator to me is Neverland. And do you know the backstory behind Neverland, John?
Is that the one you have the poster of on your wall?
I did. You remember that? I used to have it.
Yeah, it was at the old house there, if I remember correctly. So I'm not crazy then. Okay.
No, you're not crazy. I did have that. I love them. I love them for years, right? The name Neverland. What song has that in their name?
Enter Sandman?
Guess who tried to steal the title Neverland from Annihilator as their name to the album instead of the self-titled Black Album was supposed to be Neverland. They called Jeff Waters. He did an interview a couple years ago saying Metallica called them, tried to get the name Neverland. He's like, no, I think I like that. I'm not going to give it to you. And they chose the self-titled. So Neverland was supposed to be the name of the Black Album, which I'm glad they did not go with it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because man, that would probably have not done as well.
No. But there was an interview, and Jeff Waters.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Jeff Waters was almost a guitarist for what band? After Set the World on Fire, this band tried to pick him up because he was not doing nothing from Neverland. From Set the World on Fire to what is it? King of the Kill.
So from 90 to
93.
93, 94.
Yep. What band was trying to pick him up?
Slayer.
Close. You are super fucking close.
I knew it wasn't Dream Theater or Metallica because JM didn't jump on it. And I was trying to think of what other bands were mentioned today.
One band, this band was named today. In this conversation.
I was gonna say it's Mega Dave.
It is Mega Dave. He tried to pick him up before Marty Freeman. And
was that the time he was trying to pick up Dimebag too?
Yep.
And so in that process, nah, I'm not going unless Vinny comes with me.
There's actually a video of Jeff Waters playing a solo of Megadeth saying, "Hey Dave, this is for you." And he starts playing the solo to a song, plays it better than Marty Freeman. He did it as a joke because Dave wanted him in the band. He said, "No, I want to keep doing the solo work than what I'm doing." Jeff Waters is a highly underrated guitarist. You don't hear much about him, but a lot of magazines or books about guitars, he's up there. He is way up there. And I wish he got a lot more notoriety. But that's where I think he shot himself in the foot for not touring in America. That's what happened. You gave up rights. This is where I feel like artistry and corporate are separate because he stayed true to himself. He didn't go the corporate route. He paid the price in the end. Don't get me wrong. He probably could have made a lot more money, more notoriety, more stuff. But I can respect what he did because it was his way or the highway, and I appreciate that about him too. Really do. I feel like this band is bitching. I feel like look at how much bitching and shredding. Half their albums is bitching or more from you guys. at least half or more.
I'll allow it.
There's what 8 albums that are bitching and shredding. So
2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. Sorry, there's
Wow.
more in the lawnmower, but I feel like you guys like this band pretty good. I feel like they released a lawnmower for you in the background, and I feel like John liked them for the thrash element. You like the thrashy stuff, and Shayna liked it for the weirdness slash difference of what he brought to the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm understanding you guys a lot more every day, especially Shannon. Shannon's a hard nut to crack because
I'm the wild card.
oh. It's all about finding the common ground, and I will admit this was my third pick of my birthday one. I went with. I wasn't going to pick Annihilator. I wasn't going to pick Fear Factory. I'm not going to tell you the band I was going to pick, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with Annihilator, and I feel like yeah, it's thrash, and we've had thrash bands, but it was just something different about them to me, to the other bands. And this is a top 3 band. I love this band so fucking much. I'm about to buy one of their T-shirts tomorrow, actually, like an Annihilator T-shirt. I tried to the other day. I forgot.
You don't have one?
No, it got too small.
Ah.
It was a medium. I got fat. I'm joking. I need a large, and it was a medium. It was too small, and I got rid of it, or I gave it to my brother, or like Lee never got bigger or smaller. He stayed the same height and size, and I got too big, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Now we get to the fun part. Somebody has a birthday in 2 days. Look at you. We have Miss Shannon right here. Birthday coming up. She gets to do what I got to do, the birthday pick. Shannon, take it away.
It'd be really awkward right now if I were not prepared with a band. But I am, so it's okay.
Hey, good job.
Hey, all right.
Your last name's not Sullivan, is it?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
What are you trying to say? That I'm not prepared with bands?
Sullivan.
I mean, for bands, I feel like Jam he's always prepared or fakes it well enough that who can tell.
Makes it the makes it.
My band pick for my birthday is called Beartooth.
I know Beartooth. Ooh, we are getting into hardcore, deathcore-esque, right?
Sure.
Let's go.
I have not. Part of the reason this is my birthday pick is because I have not actually listened to their full discography. And so this is my kick in the butt to do it.
Beartooth, American rock band founded by the vocalist and multi-instrumented Caleb Shomo from Ohio in 2012. I've heard of this band. I've never listened to it, but I've seen Beartooth in like posters or like something in the media and stuff like that. And yeah, I've heard of. So are they a rock band and that's pretty much it? Like a hard rock band? Like
I listen to bands based on my feelings. There's no categorizing.
Okay. Leave your
like
feelings to the side.
Hardcore, metalcore, deathcore. No, like I legitimately don't know like what makes these bands these things.
Okay. So next time we come back, whatever that is,
whatever that may be,
we will do Beartooth as the birthday pick for Miss Shannon right here. She will give the story about how she came to about Beartooth, kind of like how I did. And we're going to go down the rabbit hole of, hold up, how many albums do they have?
I genuinely do not
5.
know the answer to that.
Wow. Okay. I thought there would be 2012. You're right. Yeah. 5. Okay. Well, this will be a very short show. All right.
I mean, I figure like a happy little break from 17
Sure.
albums would be
Sorry.
okay.
Well, this is your pick, and I can't wait to get into it. Some of my, new band I've heard about, never listened to. So that's the point, right?
That's
So
right.
that's right. All right. Annihilator. Bitchin'? Bitchin'.
Bitchin'.
You're very
I'll
bitchin'.
allow it.
Bitching.
You'll
Yeah.
allow it.
I'll allow it. No, they're pretty great.
Pretty good. Good job, Canada.
Once again.
Once again, good job. Voivod, Killer Band 2 to a certain extent. I feel like, besides Rush, Annihilator's right there. All right, guys, we're done for tonight. Any last words? I never asked you that.
Oh no, I don't really
No,
have any.
no.
There's a couple albums I'm gonna have to go back
Okay.
and listenify to.
I want a full report next time we get together. Full report.
I just can't remember what they are right now.
Yeah, there's the Sullivan. There's the John. Did you erase it from your phone?
Look, I've got all the shit. I've got it all right.
Oh, John, gotta go. Hey, bye, internet. Say bye, internet. Bye, internet. Yeah, bye.